Hey friends, so on this day in 1890, future Supreme Allied Commander and President of the United States, Dwight Eisenhower, was born in Texas. And I know what you're thinking, isn't Dwight Eisenhower like a Kansas guy? Yeah, the family moved to Kansas almost, immediately after Eisenhower was born, but he was technically born here in Texas, despite not being one of the Texas presidents, like maybe LBJ or George W. Bush, or arguably George Bush Sr., although I'll let you argue about that one in the comments. But I wanted to make a quick video about another thing that happened on this day in Texas history, and then I'll make a follow-up after this on a related matter. But this is about the story of Ole Ringnes, who was born on this day, October 14th, in 1843, I believe, 1842, 1843, in Norway, and was one of the early pioneer Norwegian immigrants to Texas. In the 1840s and 50s, Norwegians started moving to North Texas around Fort Worth near Clifton, which is today still the Norwegian capital of Texas. And Ole grew up to become the local mail carrier, I believe, riding a cart around the local area. And he noticed over time his wagon wheel was like cupping over the axle, sort of, kind of getting this sort of concave shape. Yeah, concave. Anyway, and as it did, it would start to push dirt aside as it rolled along the road, and eventually cupping more would push more and more dirt aside. And he said, hey, you know what? That would make a great plow. So he mocked up a 3-disc plow, which disc plows are pretty common now, I believe. And he went and he needed to patent this idea. Well, he was the mail carrier, so I guess he knew it was going to take forever to get the mail over there to the U.S. government. So he went to Washington, D.C. in the 1870s, 1872, I think. And when he got there and he wanted to file his patent, but it never happened, and Ole never returned from Washington, D.C. He died there under mysterious circumstances. And of course, the disc plow became common. Farm machinery companies eventually patented similar devices. So I don't know what to think of this. I mean, I know what to think of this. I just don't know what's true about it. So any theories, sources about Ole Ringnes? Has anyone ever written a good mystery book or history book about this? Let me know in the comments.